Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Homewrecker. And this is a really dark comedy that is starring Precious Chong and Alex Esso about two women who connect while at a workout class, and one of them seems a little too attached and invites the other over to her home and then, kidnaps her and then doesn't let her leave. And that's where this film goes. And this film is just like an hour and 16 minutes, but it's well paced, it's darkly funny, and can be intense, but has this underlying zaniness about it, except there are some moments that do really go to a dark place. And the story of this film and the plot has a surprising amount of twists and turns to it. And it's like, on some level, it's like, did this woman really, just keep putting up with these red flags everywhere? Because, to be honest, there were red flags everywhere. But it had that awkwardness of trying to be overly polite, you don't want to offend somebody, making bad decisions, and then getting stuck here. And this film really works because of Precious Chung and Alex Esso, because they really bring a great energy and great chemistry together as they bounce off of each other. And they're the ones who wrote this script. And you can tell that they probably came up with most of their own dialogue throughout the film. And they made this more than what it should have been, because this could have just been an easy throwaway, hey, creepy woman kidnaps other woman and tortures her, won't let her go. But there's a lot of fun to it and a lot of slapstick and uncomfortable humor to it that does really work. And this film doesn't have a whole lot of depth. It goes into themes about belongingness and people's relationship and fake relationships. Precious Chung's character, who's the one who's keeping Alex Esso captive, gets mad at her because she takes her phone out, and it deals with those kinds of perspectives of people today are all in their phones, and you notice that a lot of these little comments seem like they're just little commentaries, but they do actually build up to something interesting in terms of the story. This film is very much a B movie, this B dark comedy, and it's a lot of fun. I was surprised about how much I enjoyed this. I wasn't expecting much from just this short little indie film that I found on Prime Video, but it was definitely worth it. I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed it, and honestly, I'd probably watch this again. If you're in it, it goes to some really uncomfortable places, especially towards the end, but there's always a nice underlying fun and zaniness about it that fits into the darker themes of this is a kidnapping, and also the violence against each other. And honestly, I was surprised. This film got me in terms of where this story was going, because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting this is just these two happened upon each other, and also had some interesting incorporation of this weird nutty 80s board game, which was a lot of fun. And in general, I had a lot of fun with this, and I would recommend it. And if you have a dark sense of humor, I think you'll get a lot out of this. But those are my thoughts on Homewrecker. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.